Hello, my friends. We are watching the match number 2, week 6, Goblins versus Chaos Dwarfs. Let's start to play and open the extra skills. It's a good start for the Goblins. They can receive, and the match is in Goblin Stadium, so they use the altar for double stars. They have only one bribe. They have the fame. That's nice. And they already have more fan factors, so that's fair enough. Auto roll 6. Weather is blizzard. Probably they shouldn't need, but they may need to GFI. And blizzard means the sure feet of the pool centers are also less reliable. So that may be a good thing for the goblins, probably. Let's start how the match starts. The trolls are not very well developed. We see Reaper and the Bomber. Bomber will be kept for the defensive drive. We have a DP goblin and two goblins with 1 agility and another one 2 agility. Have grab on the fanatic. It's a quick snap start. The ball will land on the goblin and he catches. It was a 2+. Reaper starts with a KO. Nice. That's an aggressive start with the Looney. And he gets another KO. The troll fails the really stupid dice, so unfortunately that goblin will left for a hit, but you need to try. What can he do? That's a nice screen for the DP goblin, going in for the foul. And the full line KO'd from the Chaos Dwarfs. That's a pretty nice start. They are not injuries, of course. They are not permanent removals. We saw a pass play in the backside of the field from goblins. And it's a dead. Goblin number 10 is not with us anymore, unfortunately. And we will see also a blitz, probably a 3 dice with the block full centaur. Oh, he's going for the 1 dice on the troll. He gets it with a reroll. That was very aggressive. He's trying to get Mighty Blow probably on that claw Chaos Dwarf. He may see a 3 dice on the claw blocker from the Reaper. Instead, we see a 3 dice on a softer target. That's understandable. Fnatic is trying to find a more useful spot. Didn't change a lot. That was a critical dodge. Probably he could invest a reroll for that, but for this one, no need to invest a reroll. So that's the second removal from the Goblin team. The match started pretty nicely with 3 KOs. Could be better with some injuries, but KO's not terrible. Especially Chaos Dwarf team has 2 subs already. But that could be a nice start. Going for a GFI. And it's a double one. I didn't like that GFI anyway. So now we will see more hits from the goblins. Starting with a blitz because he has juggernaut in case it was a 1/9. It's a nice armor break on the claw and going in. If the fanatic can give a support to the Reaper on the guard hit, it could be a 3 dice, but fanatic thinks, nah, I don't think so. Ball is going in. Can he really protect the ball? It's tricky now. It was a critical hit. And it's another yellow. And this time a blocker removal. That's very nice. Looney is going for a chainsaw hit. Reroll used. A chainsaw fall. And just a stun. All is kind of safe. Going for the Looney hit from Cast Dwarfs, but not an armor break. That was unlucky for them. At least you expect an armor break, right? But good for the goblins. Let's see if Fanatic can do something useful this turn. Fanatic is going for some fun. Didn't care about the marking. And one more KO, so 5 KOs. Goblins really getting the removes pretty nicely, but just KOs. They also need some injuries. Juggernaut coming for a 3 dice and just to push with the Juggernaut, pretty nice. I didn't like this marking. This pushing angle is very risky here. Very risky here. Nice foul on the claw. Nothing happened here. For example, just 3 2+, even it's a 3 dice, just 3 2+ to get a push. The good thing is it blocks the path to hit the ball carrier anyway. So it is not very, very horrible. But leaving him free on the square could be, I think, could be better. Looney got hit. Looney is doing a great job. Red dice failed. Didn't reroll. This drive is going perfectly for the goblins so far. They lost some players, but they took very good removals from the Chaos Dwarfs. Could be better, yeah. It's some at least permanent removals for this match. If they could be some badly hurts. Ball is pretty safe on that side of the field. Oh, that was a critical fail. And Loner worked. Yeah, this goblin could come to here before that hit. I'm not sure if it does make any change. Need to count the number of squares, but some lucky dodge. And GFI is probably Chaos Dwarfs could throw a hit on the ball. Just a push on the red dice. Ball protection should be the priority here. Ball is safe and goblins still have turns to move. So that's a fair 3 dice, I think, to start the drive. Troll is going for a cage corner. Yeah, that will be very safe there. Agility 5 blodge is, he was at least next to a chaos blocker, but now all contact is cleared. Fnatic did a nice job here with the grab. And we will see a nice foul from the Looney. If it fails, not a big deal. And an injury. The referee catches him, and the Chaos Dwarfs use the apple for it. That was a very good trade for the goblins. A successful dodge from Chaos Dwarf blocker, getting GFI. They're trying to do something, but they really need some luck at this point. Goblins need just one more stalling turn. Reaper gets a 3D to free the goblin, and it's a successful hit. Blocks the last necessary square to screen the bull carrier goblin properly. Fnatic is trying to get some hits. But not very useful. And the last goblin, Agility 5, also leaves contact. Tries to move the troll, but he rolls a 1 anyway. And DP Goblin is injured. That's unfortunate. Taking a 3 dice with Juggernaut. Fair enough. And we will see a 1/36 dodging attempt. Bringing one goblin on in the tackle zone. Just in case of failed dodge and catching the ball. That was very professional. Like that. And it's a 1-0 for the goblins. That's a very nice start for the goblins. Let's see the KO rolls. KO rolls also fantastic. There were 5 KOs and only one of them succeeded for the Chaos Dwarfs. That's pretty nice. And the numbers are good enough. Not very perfectly good enough, honestly. Spin to win is bribed. So he will stay on the loss and get a hit. Otherwise, dribble snot will be forced to be filled on the turn 8. Yeah, at least this way you're putting a fanatic on the loss. He gets the hit instead of a goblin if you don't bribe him. And you will need to use the bribe on the dribble slot anyway, right? So that looks like fine idea. Of course, if this KO was okay, then probably you will just pass the bribe. But now it makes sense. Mighty blow hits on the goblins. Nothing happens. There will be one more hit on the fanatic. It's a successful hit. What happens? Just a KO. So fanatic did his job perfectly. Took a hit instead of a goblin. Chaos Dwarves are trying to make some SPP and fails the catch. Let's see the second shot on the Chaos. This time 3 of them came back, so that's good enough. And the Chaos Blocker is also back. So it didn't affect too much. The first half removals affected that drive very strongly, obviously, for the goblins, but didn't have an effect on the second half. Chaos Dwarfs has their numbers back. Dribble slot is always tricky. We will see. We will see. Klinik preferred to put the goblins on the loss. That's a choice. I respect that, but I think I would put my trolls on the loss. Because there will be a claw hit anyway with a blitz on one of your trolls, right? You cannot prevent that. I think if you want to have a shot to win this match, I would put the trolls on the loss. Chaos Dwarfs are not using their Mighty Blow properly so far. Yeah, we will see a claw hit. Preparing the assists, 3 assists. 2 dice hit with claw and just a push. He used to reroll. Let's see if he gets rewarded for this. No, just a stun. That's very nice for the goblins. This opening was very nice for the goblins. And if it is not a successful pickup, and yes, now we can see a throw. Agility 5 goblin can fly. Oh, it's a really stupid. But Reaper can still throw. Yeah. Throw teammate failed. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It could be very nice to see the Agility 5 going in, picking up the ball, running behind. That would be very lovely. Dribble's not also screened properly. And goblins didn't fail at dodge till to this point. They made many dodges. Dodges were very nice also. Now we will see another shot on the pickup from the sure hand bull center. Will he take the risk again without protecting the ball properly? and they just got the push. Yeah, their blocks and removals not as you wish with Chaos Dwarfs. I have to say this, yeah. They're unlucky about the removals and their hits. And this time the pickup is successful, so Full Center is running to the left flank. Let's change the weave side. And we see a foul, 2 assists fall, and nothing happens. A 2 dice hit with Ripper. Goblins are taking their 3 hits. That was a nice follow, marking 2 down players. And a failed dodge. Failed 1/9 dodge. Maybe trying to activate the troll could be a priority there. Even he could fail anyway, but at least and that goblin was marked by another hobgoblin, so not a very big deal. Chaos Dwarfs are running for the touchdown, I guess. Probably they will try to win this match. We will see another foul, it looks like. Yeah, trolls are marked. Bomber is based. It's not easy to reach the bowl to do something there, but they can clear the bomber and try to throw a bomb. Because they don't have a bribe anymore. Recovery options. We cannot speak about any recovery options here for the goblins, but at least if they can drop the ball, they may have a chance if Chaos Dwarfs fail some things again. Fumble would be obviously terrible, but it's an inaccurate bomb, unfortunately. Didn't change anything. Taking the free hit, first of all. 2 dice. Nice. Oh, that's a nice removal for the Chaos Dwarfs. If he doesn't come back, goblins will be less numbers after they score, probably. They didn't take another hit here. Oh, they're not scoring? Interesting. Oh, didn't make the GFI, I guess. So, fair enough. So, we may see another shot with the dribble snot. Taking a 1 dice hit on the Ripper. Probably you would prefer this if you're a Goblin coach. A successful dodge out with the DP Hobgoblin and a plus foul, and it failed. No armor breakaway. Goblins taking the extra hits here. Fuses to stand up, rolls a 1 on the really stupid. Juggernaut Troll is coming to take a hit on the blocker. No armor break. Goblin says, I don't care. If you want, you can foul. It's just a push. It's an inaccurate pass, but probably it is fine, but it was very inaccurate. It went to a very different point and didn't make any change. Terrible Snot is injured, but not a very big deal. Will we see more stall from the cast wars or just a touchdown? We will see very soon. It's gonna be an important choice to make. Plus agility goblin is wrestled. Chaos dwarfs are going for the touchdown, and we will see 4 turns for the goblins to make it 2-1, or 3 turns for the chaos dwarfs to steal it back. Let's see. Chaos dwarfs have a full team. Nobody KO'd anymore. Nobody injured. And the goblins probably has 1 less player. 4, 5 and 2, there are 10 players on the field. Blizzard can be tricky to bring the ball carrier closer to the touchdown zone, but you know, goblins can always try a throw teammate play. And it's a very nice start for the goblins. Wonderful start. And the agility 5 goblin gets the ball again. And another injury. First half, the first drive started with chaos. This drive is starting with 2 injuries. And there will be 2 more shots. 1 more pow. Will we see another injury here? Oh, nothing this time. Boring. Just a push. Goblins are trying to maximize their hits. I like that really. Maybe before taking these hits, could bring the ball more closer to the loss, because not too many turns remaining. Making a pass? Interesting. 2+2+ actions, but rolled 6-6. It's pretty safe. No danger here. 3 turns to go, 13 squares. With movement 6 shouldn't be a very big deal. Decreasing 2 players down from the opponent also very helpful. And not even an armor break, that's very nice. Now Chaos Dwarves are trying to pin the big boys. Ripper is pinned. Goblins are pinned. So they cannot move too much, but one troll is cleared. We may see a 3 dice attempt on that hobgoblin. With the troll, he's moving. Successful, really stupid, and a successful hit. Very nice. And another KO, 3 players down from the Chaos Dwarfs in the second half. They are down to 8 players. The goblin drives are going perfectly so far. That's very nice. All is screened very, very nicely, and one more KO. That's wonderful. Goblins are very lucky in their drives, and they really deserve it, you know? They're goblins. Yes, dwarves are trying to do some things, but their options are really very limited here. They lost too many players. Their only chance is goblins are failing something very, very critical. Maybe Reaper can stand up at first. You know, double skulls happen time to time, and it won't change anything. Wall is very safe now. And the 1/9 fail from a troll, but wall is secured. Carried behind the line, so it shouldn't make a big difference. Red dice, double pow. Those could be the dodges from the bull center. And the failed second dodge. Oh, roll the double one on the only one dodge. Hit the 6 to enter inside. That was a good try. Wanted to make a serve there. Okay, so it's a very typical goblin win match. Their armor injuries relatively perfectly against the Chaos Dwarfs. They got the removals against the Chaos Dwarfs, and Chaos Dwarfs couldn't get enough removals. Don't get me wrong, as a Goblin coach, Clinic played his tools very nicely, maximized his hits, maximized his falling options, made the screens pretty nicely, and he's rewarded this match. Chaos Dwarfs were unlucky. But it happens. It's Blood Bowl. It is, as a Goblin coach, it is always fun for me to watch this kind of matches. It was a perfect, happy ending Goblin story. Congratulations to Helenik. Played very nicely, my friend. And commiserations to the Cast Wars. That was unfortunate. But at least they didn't lose something important, I guess. So we will see next matches. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.